sometimes you have to go backwards in order to go forwards. Good morning and welcome to In the Car with Clint. With the end of financial year fast approaching, I'm looking at my budgets for the year that is and the year that will be. And it's tracking that Water Pro will probably land short of budget by about 10%. I think Railways will as well, and Lawn Hub probably did the same turnover as last year. Lawn Hub's pretty much asleep now. We kind of just have to nurse it through till September, hopefully. But I always forecast growth, and my trajectory, well, my desired trajectory is 22% growth per annum. And if I do that over the next 10 years, I get to 100 million in 10 years and we're all there. Now, this year, Water Pro, I'll speak for Water Pro in the first instance because it's the strongest and oldest of the companies. Sorry, it's not the oldest, but it's the strongest of the companies that I've owned for the longest. And so by dropping our turnover by 10%, we've actually increased our profit. And I know for me especially, I've been very hyper focused on top line revenue to the point where bottom line doesn't really matter. And you'll hear people talk about, in golf, drive for show, putt for dough. In business, turnover is vanity and profit is sanity, however you want to put it. If you're not making a profit from it, then what's it all for? Now, some people will be trying to build top line revenue with an intent to do something with it later, which is my plan. You'll look at companies that run losses while they're in a growth phase, like an Airbnb or a tech startup that might need to get to a critical mass of customers, and they know what they're doing. But if you don't know why you're not making money and you're just chasing top line revenue, it can be quite a dangerous game. And so I've had to come to terms with the fact that we will turn over less this financial year than last financial year and be okay with it, knowing in my mind what the plan is. And the stabilization and profitability of the company takes priority over the growth for a period, and then we can kind of relaunch. And I think I wanted to make this video to make sure that anyone out there that's concerned about going backwards from an ego standpoint, or potentially other reasons, personal reasons, it's important to just know what you're doing and why you're doing it, and not worry about any external impacts. If you are, I think you'll probably start to see a lot of people go backwards, and some will go forwards, and some will end up contracting to a point where they shut up shop or go get a job off the back of what could be an economic shrinkage, thanks to what goes up must come down. And we've had some very buoyant times and some very elite trading conditions. There's money that's being thrown around everywhere, but that's all being asked for now. And so if you are going to contract, make sure you're thinking about reducing your costs while you're reducing your turnover. And if you can run them in line with your contraction, or even better, we've had, like I said in the video yesterday, or the day before, depending on when this goes out, we've had people leave. It enables us to potentially not replace those roles in the initial stages, or not at all, and either shandy that person's wage across everyone else's wage to try and increase our wage pool, or hold on to that so that our top line revenue requirement's not quite as high as it needs to be, so that if we do achieve it, then we can kind of bring in extra resources, and if we don't, we're not having to get rid of anyone. And that's important for me, especially through winter. I've never fired people because of economic downturn, I don't think. We've always held people over winter periods because it's only a short winter, and then we springboard out the other side. Anyway, not what this video is about. So just wanted to let you know, if my opinion matters, it's okay to go backwards in order to go forwards. Thank you for tuning into In the Car with Clint today. Have a wonderful day. In South Australia, I can't see a cloud, which is surprising, but delightful. Be kind to each other. Most importantly, be kind to yourself, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. See you.